If you would like to see how I created these croc charm buttons that are glamorous, filled with rhinestones and beautiful colors I made from scratch, keep watching this video. Hey YouTube! So today in this video I'm going to show you how to make your own croc charms. So first you will need some of these little, these are called glass domes. So some people use these to put them in the little trays to make, these and put them in those little trays with the rhinestones around them to make charms that way. I don't really care for that look. Or some people use them to make like little locket necklaces. Because when you put something behind this, it has like this magnified look. I don't like that look, so I just kind of thought of a different way to make charms with these. And actually, I'll show you an example. Here's an example of a finished charm. To me, it reminds me of like a button or like something that's kind of 3D. It's really big. It's cute. I like it. And here's the little, I call it a plunger on the back. So I'm going to show you how to make this. And it's really durable. You could pull on it. It's just really good. So let me go ahead and show you how to make this. Now I have Locktite super glue that I'm going to be using. If you can't get your hands on this kind, this one was kind of hard to find for some reason. It was very expensive on Amazon, like $40. I managed to find this website where people fix phones, cell phones or something, and they had it on there. So I looked up and found this, but if you just go to Home Depot, you can get this one. It works good as well. I purchased these 25mm glass domes off Amazon. I think I got 100 of them for probably like 13 bucks. They're not really expensive. And not only am I going to show you how to make the charm that I just showed you, but I have these other various objects here, and I'm going to show you how to make charms with those as well, and little spiked charms to be like hole fillers for the rest of your croc holes. Like if you use the designer charms to put in like a few of your holes, and you still have all those other holes left, you can fill them with something like this. Now these, I call them plungers, but they're called transparent buttons. Let me just tell you exactly what they're called. So if you want to look them up on Amazon, you get 500 of these, and I paid $13.99. Can you see that? You get 500 or $13.99, and they call these transparent buttons, clear buckles to fit crocs. That's what it says. Okay, so first thing first, I am going to, I like to use these little trays so they don't move around too much. I'm going to sit them in here face down, 4 of them in that tray. And I'll probably use this to put some in as well. Everything off with alcohol before I add any adhesive. So just some regular little alcohol. I'm just going to just wipe it off. I'm going to take you're going to take a couple of these little plungers out. Tweezers, because it's very helpful. And remember, when you're making these, the bigger side, there's a big side and a small side. The bigger side has to go inside of your croc. The smaller side goes up against whatever you are making the charm with. So always keep that in mind, because if you do it the opposite way, it won't stay inside of your shoe. Okay? So these are dry, and I'm just going to go ahead and add on my glue. I'm just going to put 1 little drop of glue right in the center. 1 drop of glue. Now I'm going to take my little clear button plunger, and I'm going to sit it right on top of that glue, just like that. Remember that the small side has to be face down, the big side up. And you just sit it right in the center. If it's too much glue, it'll start moving around. Or make sure your area is level. Mine is kind of unlevel here. Then you allow that to dry for 24 hours. Don't touch them and let that dry for 24 hours. Okay, so I'm just taking my time and adding 1 drop of glue to the other charms here and just placing the little plastic clear plunger buttons on them. Now I'm going to show you how to make charms out of these. It's really the same type of method, and what you want to do is just flip them upside down, wipe them off with alcohol, make sure they're dry, and use some Locktite 460. Put 1 small drop on each one of your charms here. Take your time. You don't want to over flood it, and you definitely want to let it dry for 24 hours after you put the little button on top of it. Make sure that the big side is facing up to the ceiling. That's the side that goes inside of your croc charms. Because if you do it wrong, it'll be really hard to pull it off and start over. It'll be such a headache. So just go right in the center the best you can. This glue seems really watery until it's dry, but when it dries, it's dry. And it really like locks on like cement. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the button charms. Now I actually already had some that I made the night before because I knew I wanted to show you all how to make these. I'll show you the original ones that I just showed you in the video prior towards the end of the video. But I have these that are already ready and prepped and dried. I'm going to show you, you're going to use some E6000, the rhinestones of your choice. I'm using some glass because I just want them to be extra sparkly and pretty. I think these are SS20, like a 5mm. So I just pretty much just put the rhinestones on the button, and I'm just starting from the outside edge. Now remind you, you can use any color that you like. You can do any type of design that you like. There's so many different ways that you can do this. And I do understand how other people use these. Like I said in the beginning of the video, that's just not the route I wanted to take. I wanted to do something a little more blingier and different and very unique. So hopefully you like these and want to try to do these for yourself, because these were a really big hit. I already posted the video of the Crocs that I use these on. She absolutely loves her luxury charms that I put on her Crocs, but she really also loves the blingy button type charms that I put on her Crocs as well. Isn't that pretty? Look how sparkly those glass iridescent AB rhinestones are. Just beautiful. Now I'm going to take a Sharpie, a pink Sharpie, and show you how I'm going to make a pink charm. And I'll be covering this one with resin pink 5mm rhinestones. So Sharpies come in handy. You can also just use some regular craft paint. Again, I'm starting from the outer edge. I'm just going to work my way in. Using the Sharpie to color in your domes isn't mandatory. I think it just gives it a better, fuller look. And you can just use regular paint, or you could just go right on top of the clear dome with the colored rhinestones anyway. It'll still be very pretty. I think these charms will not only be cute for just your own Crocs, but if you make Crocs for other people, like if you design them and freestyle them for others like I do, that's another thing. I wanted to make sure that me freestyling people Crocs, that I can make them stand out and be different than everyone else's. I just wanted something that was extra blingy, extra big, and just really out there. So this is what I came up with. This is my idea. I didn't see this anywhere else. Maybe it is, but I don't mind sharing this with someone else to use the idea and benefit from it. Okay, so I've already painted this one off camera purple with my Sharpie, just to give you an idea of different colors that you can make these little button charms.
if you're into this color or whatever color it is that you like. Just imagine it in your mind how you like it to look, and just go ahead and add those colors and add the color rhinestones. Here's another twist just to show you how you can represent in different ways with your croc charms. I have the green, black, and yellow representing the Jamaican flag.
Charms are dry. The charms that I made the other day, that is going to be for the next crocs that I'm going to be working on. They're nice and dry. The rhinestones are on there. They're so pretty. I made the purple one just to show you guys if someone was in purple. If someone's into purple, just to show you, you know, that you can do this in all colors. I think it makes sense to be able to just have simple bling, or, you know, just something you can't just find everywhere. I think these are super cool. Then I made this one just to represent the Jamaican flag colors. Thought that was like really pretty. Now let me go ahead and reveal to you the clear ones I made. I had already had some dried and ready to show you the demo, but here are the ones that dried. It's been a few days because I was doing some other videos in between, but these are really, that glue is amazing. I'm pulling on it, but I don't want to pull too hard because I'll undo the shape and it won't be able to go inside of the shoe well. But these are on there. They are very strong. This glue is very strong. And I'm gonna decorate these and do whatever I wanna do with these. And this is how you make your own croc charms. Then I'm gonna go ahead and also reveal to you these. I just love these. Look how big and pretty that is. You can get these type of gems from your local craft store. This is like a 30mm. I just went ahead and used the glue that I showed you. I put this on here, pulling on it. Don't want to mess up the shape of the plunger. It's on there. So that's how you make your own croc charms. Make your own, you guys, if you really want something different and unique, or you can buy them. It's up to you. But I just really like these. I'm going to be using these actually, and then these. Now let me tell you what I don't like about these, because I actually bought some of these and I'm like, I can make this. It's simple. These have these prongs, right? These 4 prongs are what's holding this inside, but let these prongs get loose, then your whole gem is gonna fall out. I bought some sandals with these all over them and I love them, but once these little weak prongs came loose, all my gems came out. So what I tried to do is, because I like to use these on the crocs, they look super cute. I tried to seal the sides with a little bit of super glue in hopes that that would keep that from falling out. So just beware of these kind. And then this is the one that I made using the acrylic gem. It gives it like a weird effect when you use E6000 on acrylic, because they are kind of like not low, but they are beneath the quality of resin, in my opinion. Resin rhinestones don't give you that little cracked effect. Sometimes it looks cute and sometimes it just looks a little, you know, questionable. I also used one of the little plastic charms of a crown and glued a plunger to the back. I call it a plunger. It's called a transparent button or something for crocs. But yeah, see, you could just make your own croc charms. Not difficult at all. So you just want to have some hole fillers or just some holes filled. I'll show you in a different video how to make the spikes. Those are a little more time consuming because they're so small. This is such a pretty color. Oh, and just in case you want to see how they actually look inside of a croc, I do have a croc here. The crocs that I'm going to be working on in my next video. Let me just show you that they will go in. I like to go at a, let me zoom out. Okay, and I just want to show you that these, oh, I want to show you one more. I actually was in a Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree the other day, and I saw this little Dr. Seuss Cat in the Hat eraser. My daughter bought this. She likes to use these for like Barbie books. So I was like, what if I turned it into a croc charm? I put one of the little plungers on the back, you know, just to have something different. Like, what if you knew a librarian and you just got some of these and she wanted to probably put them on her Crocs? I mean, you just never know what people are into. I just thought that was a cute idea. So I'm just gonna, as a demo, put it in the shoe and ta-da! See? Just to show how you can just have unique charms. Now I'm gonna show you how this one will go into the Crocs. Sometimes you have to give it a turn, and look at that. Super cute, sparkly, pretty. It's just nice, you know? And I'll show you one of the other ones that I've made, how they look inside the shoes. Well, let me move this one to get this out my way. And be careful when you're moving your charms in and out of your shoes. I like to help it from the bottom because you don't want this to get all flabby, or it's going to be hard to make them go in and out. It just will be just mushed down, and you don't want that. This is the one that I made. Look at that. Super cute, right? I think that is so fabulous. So that's one. Oh, let me just put the Jamaican flag one on here just to show you. And it goes in simply. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So this is just a video showing you how to make your own charms. I'll also put the purple one in here just to show you, like if you had 5 of these or however many you want. And I'll show you how I made a smaller size one, just to see. Look at that. And I think these look pretty. They're not for everybody. They're not. And whatever else you can come up with, make it. Whatever color combination, whatever you want to, whatever little plastic toy or whatever you come across. You could paint this like I did with the Sharpie. Add your rhinestones, let it dry. Do the little kawaii charms. You can either glue these directly on with E6000, because I've done that. Or if you want to specifically use them to fill your holes, just add the little plunger on the back. Okay? Well, thanks you guys for watching this video. If this video was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. Share it on Facebook. You know, thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye.
Okay, you guys, here's another look at the final results of these croc charms. I really did enjoy making these. I hope that you did enjoy watching this video. I've made tons of these and just didn't have time to really make a video doing them. I made some really pretty gold ones with some gold-plated rhinestones. I haven't posted the video of the Crocs that I did with those, but oh my god, I can't wait till you guys see those. They were just so pretty. But I hope that you do like these. If you found this video helpful, give this video a thumbs up, share it on Facebook, share it on Pinterest. And I do have links to rhinestones if you need some rhinestones to make your own croc charms. Also, I do have my vendors list for the rhinestones suppliers that I use. If you're interested, I have that link available for that list for purchase as well. Again, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe if you like to. If not, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye. Be sure to check out my playlist full of Crocs that I have freestyled, designed, and blinged out.